Black Mesa is the remake of a game called Half-Life. It's a fan-made remake of a Valve original that, for one reason or another, Valve allowed to exist, which I suppose speaks to how much they like the fan recreation of their own original experience. I have no idea what this game is or what to expect from it. I literally know exactly nothing other than the tiniest information shared in the Portal games. Apparently, the two are in the same universe, and Aperture Science competed with the science people from Black Mesa, but they know nothing about Aperture Science. At least that's what I've been told. Guess we'll find out as we play. Before the game really gets going, there's a quite long sequence where you ride this trolley thingy. There's a voice on the intercom. That's the sort of thing you'd hear on the old metro. Nothing extraordinarily helpful or interesting. I'm sure there was some important or relevant information, and I did pay close attention for hints about the lore or gameplay, but the whole time I knew I wouldn't remember a lick of it. What I did take away from the trip was noticing a rocket, what looks like a military helicopter, and this one guy salutes me. Yeah, thanks, Jeff. Thank you. And there's this really cool crab-looking robot. In appearance, it would seem that it has something to do with development or construction, not war. So I guess this isn't necessarily a military site, but at the same time, it's highly likely they're developing weapons in Black Mesa. It would also seem they're not very good at keeping things safe, as this toxic sludge is just flooding this one area. The trolley stops, and I meet my first person.
Looks like you're running late.
I blame the trolley, it's a little slow. So are you. Faster!
Barney's been pretty scarce around these parts. Guess his bar tab must have finally caught up with him.
Sure, why not? I do really love the dialogue these games have. Lots of attention to detail. Even random NPCs have interesting things to say.
Aw, man, you cut the ponytail.
I had a ponytail? What? I continue on, figure out I am a doctor called Freeman, and instead of paying attention to the story, I find this. What's the random outlet doing? Why is it connected to a light switch? Why is this a thing? I ended up going in the wrong direction, and this guard directs me to a different path. I find my HEV suit, and the music makes this out to be one of the most epic things to have ever happened. Hey! Dad told me to go back and turn on this microwave. I think it just blew up somebody's lunch. I don't know. Seems pretty irrelevant, but also fun. Gotta love those little details, like I mentioned. Who makes a game and adds a whole interaction with some random microwave anyways? When I do enter the area I was turned away from before, I was shocked to see someone else inside without a suit, but noticed something a bit more troubling. That must be a narcissist. Staring at a picture of himself. He's looking directly at his own face. Oh yes, did I have a good pose for that one? And part of me is convinced the creators just looked up a book of science terms and started making complete sentences using them. Or maybe scientists use an entirely different language than us commoners.
Double check the Brewster's plate's angles and make sure these superluminescent diodes are protected from optical feedback.
Yes, science. Science! I know what I'm talking about. Yep. I meet these two scientists who I guess I know. There's also this one guy who must hate me, and he's got one of the best delivered lines in the game.
They're waiting for you, Gordon. In the test chamber.
I don't care if I have only just started, nobody is topping that. I mean, this is how one guy reacted to what might be a catastrophic failure.
Oh, it's about to go critical.
I noticed the motherboard on the floor, which has some weird collision physics. And so I decided I'd try to science the thing back into the machine. Don't worry guys, I'm a scientist. Oh, that whole time I felt like this whole Patrick from SpongeBob meme where he's like, we have technology, and then just slams a computer. That's basically what was going through my head. And this one guy complains about how he's got a couple PhDs and some meaningless medals and how he does the work of an intern. Classic. I also can't help but suspect this whole game was voiced by a single guy in a recording room. There's the occasional standout voice, but they're also very similar. There's also a lot of repeat textures, but hey, this is an old game, even if it is a remake. I don't expect unique skins for the number of people included in this. I'm brought into the reactor room of sorts for some experiment to take place, and if you put me in the same room as an open laser, you can't expect me not to touch it. What happens if I walk into it? Was that death? I push this crystal into the laser, and let's just say things don't go very well. Oh, what just happened? I'd like to teleport away from here, please. Oh, thank you. Oh. Teleport me away, 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 teleport me away. I wake up and things are not going so good. There's this bloody hand near the exit, which has me wondering, how'd it get here? I was the only one in this place. Does that mean somebody else came in here while I was teleporting around? How long have I been gone? Unfortunately, things are not going very well. I run into two of my science buddies who say that whatever happened, it's called a resonance cascade, and one of them delivers this golden line.
Schrodinger's cat!
And out of nowhere, this strange creature is teleported into this tube thingy, and I'm just glad it's inside the tube and not outside. I did watch it for a little while though, wondering if it'd break out, but it never did. Time to reach the surface, but this door is blocking the way, and this laser is going crazy. I'll have to get out of here with my new friend. Oh, that was not a oh, and my friend's gone. Now that the door is open, I'm free to encounter these new creatures. Oh my, oh. This crab-looking thing, the same as the one in the tube earlier, teleports into the room out of nowhere, and I decide it would be the best to just run through fire than deal with one of those. Thankfully, I encounter this guard with a gun, and I just have to coax him into following me so he'll actually shoot all the creatures in my way. I did try to help though. Does this burn him? No. And if you haven't been able to tell yet, these things do have me on a bit of an edge. Oh! And when I feel on edge, I try to inject humor into the situation. Fine now. I'm helping. Turns out you can also pick up the crab things and toss them around. Gross, but also funny. I can pick these things up here. Burn. The guard wants me to go and find someone who can fix this whole situation, and I totally saved his life by stabbing a crab with a flare. I thought I was supposed to go in the direction of the trolley. It didn't look promising, but I figured I'd try jumping. Well, that's not great. It took me a while to notice this open vent I could climb through. Yeah, I don't want to go out there. I got a toolbox. I'm not afraid to use it. All right, I had a toolbox. Ooh, there we go. Oh, no, no, no. Oh, it's still alive. Turns out this crowbar is a weapon. I tried throwing it aside and grabbed the saw to use instead, but turns out that's not a weapon. No! Science buddy, no! Open the door! Hey, way to go. Oh, there's another one. Look out! Oh, he's gone. I picked up this guard's gun. Now we're cooking. Oh, ouch! They can throw these?
Seek medical attention.
I would love to. I tried to save this one science guy, but by the looks of it, the ladder here landed on his head. It's quite unfortunate. Let's go this direction. Oh, what the heck? Oh, no. Oh, I don't really like this ceiling noodle, as somebody in stream called them. This other dog creature uses sound as an attack, but they're not that bad. The crabs are still the worst. Die! Don't touch. No! They got me every time. And then came one of those bipedal alien things that's killed me in one shot. In all fairness, I was low on health, but that might actually be an issue. I need my health back, please. No. Did I just get soft locked? Thankfully, no, I was not soft locked, but up to this point, I hadn't found any way to heal. I've been told that there was a bunch of healing stuff I missed entirely, but that doesn't matter. I was stuck here until I found an escape. But there were more enemies and I had to go hitless for a little while. Great thing is too that I was able to pick up a grenade with the first batch of first aid I found. I was a little confused though. I have 5 weapon slots, but when I select a new weapon, I don't immediately switch to it. Rather, the new weapon is highlighted and I had no idea how to actually use it over my current weapon. In my hands was a grenade, and I really don't want to risk throwing what could be a rare or valuable resource. After all, in some games a grenade would be considered just that, so I was paralyzed for a time, pondering how to switch to a new weapon. In the end, tried left click while a different weapon was highlighted and sure enough it swapped. That'd have to be my first real-ish criticism of the game thus far. Sure, I could have gone into the control scheme and figured this out, or maybe even then it wouldn't actually tell me, but not knowing how to switch a weapon without, I guess, mentally running the risk of using a weapon I don't want to is a little iffy. I was told to beware of forklifts, so of course I'm going to have to keep an eye on these bad boys. Really did expect them to come alive and try to kill me, but they didn't. I also figured out I could break these wooden crates. Got stuck here for a bit, but once again, the path of the Among Us was the answer. Time to find out if this game follows video game water logic, where water will always break your fall. All right, let's test. Can I survive this fall? I am convinced. Woohoo! Nope. I tried for a second to sprint jump off this drum onto the broken bridge on the other side. I was convinced I could actually do it, but the game wouldn't allow me to sprint jump at all, so I went down the designated route. There was some fun parkour with these crates. Wasn't expecting platforming from this game, not at all. It's also weird how much control you get when jumping around. You still get total mobility even in the air. It oddly felt like a Hollow Knight of all things. What's black and white and should be red all over? I get it. I get it. I found myself in the office complex. A skull! Oh, this is your buddy. What happened? Because you didn't look after your friend. See that? Yeah. And after some prompting from chat, figured out you can break glass. Don't know how I feel about this. I tried breaking glass earlier and it didn't work, so suddenly having breakable glass strikes me as odd. There is a clear difference in appearance between the two, but some games never have breakable glass while others have all breakable glass. Suddenly changing the rules without any prompting strikes me as odd, and it's something I'm noticing a lot with these older games I've been playing. They really do not give you much of anything to go off of at all. It makes me want to make a video essay about hand-holding in video games because some of these older ones are so unclear that I can see why the pendulum swung so hard in the other direction, making games very hand-holdy. And it's also weird how the old games, when there was no internet to Google the answers, is when things were really hard, and now when you can, it's very not hard. I'm not saying this is the best example of this issue either, and I admit sometimes I'm just blind or dumb, so it's not just the old game, but there is no arguing that the player is not left with very little to go on. Anyways, I found this guard.
Good news. Help just arrived.
Will you stop?
Hey!
No!
Get off of me!
Get him, get him, get him!
Oh, Jesus.
Get him!
No, no!
You had him! You had him easy! This has been a reoccurring pattern for me, watching events unfold without it even occurring to me that I can interfere in some way. I guess I just assume everything is pre-scripted and thus I can have no effect, and I don't want to waste ammo, or just assume I'm locked into a place when the characters are doing their thing. One of these days, I'll actually interfere. There's a turret that shoots at both me and enemies, and I have no idea why an advanced turret built into this facility, presumably for its protection, would shoot at humans, but okay, sure.
I heard screams up ahead. You first.
You're a guard, I'm a scientist. Me and my new friend Jeff, everybody in this facility is Jeff to me, start making our way through the next rooms. We're getting close to the surface, which should be safe. The military is coming and they can probably flush out these creatures. After losing so many people and failing on all accounts to protect people, I have become determined to save somebody. Anybody. No! Aww, Jeffrey! Oh, doing so well. This science guy tells me the military is here, so we're saved. Just gotta make it to the surface. I did continue trying to save people, and this one guy was on a ladder. He was unsavable if you ask me, but man, is it hard to save people in this facility. No! Oh. Don't worry, I'll save. dude! I stumbled across the bodies of a few soldiers, which doesn't bode well. Maybe the military has already been taken out by the aliens. That would be quite unfortunate, but that, unfortunately, was not the case.
Thank God you're here.
Oh dear. Wait, hey! Oi! Hey! We're on the same side here. What you doing? Don't know why that accent came out, but now I'm in a firefight with humans. What's going on? Why are they attacking me? Supposed to be on the same side. Things really kicked up a notch here. The military was much more difficult to fight. They fire at much longer ranges, dealing more damage, and acted in more coordinated ways. Overall, they were less telegraphed than the aliens. Really did not anticipate this. This is science, baby. Science rules. There was even this one super awesome part where you go out into the open, there's this helicopter, the music is going hard, there's soldiers and towers sniping you. Honestly, not as many enemies as I thought there would be, but this was crazy. But even after all of that, nothing was more dangerous than ladders. Oh, come on! Really? I hate ladders. I hate ladders in this game. I end up meeting this cool guy who talks about how the government is containing this whole situation by killing literally everybody involved in the project, and that a science team in the Lambda complex is the only group who can fix our current situation. And now it's my job to track down the Lambda team.
You can make it through the rocket test labs. You might be able to worm your way through the old tunnels to track down whatever is left of the Lambda team. You can trust them. You can trust all of us.
All right. So, can I kill him? Yep. I was curious, all right? I needed to know if I could kill him. I had to know. I'm a scientist. I experiment. This was a triumph. I'm making a note here. My travels to the Lambda team forces me to cross the Mountain Dew section of the facility, and I end up in this place with this really weird creature. I did try shooting it to save the guy, all right? I did try, but it looks like the only thing that could kill this is the rocket conspicuously hanging over it. This guard also tells me I have to be quiet to avoid this thing, and I haven't the foggiest clue how I'm supposed to be quiet. I did get these charges that I thought were meant to kill the beast at the time. I just ended up sprinting to the first door I saw and taking whatever damage along the way instead of bothering with stealth because I didn't know how it worked. I guess I should have assumed crouching would prevent sound, but that's never been a mechanic in the game before, or at least never established. I'm pretty sure. Black Mesa sure seems to have a lot of game functions from all kinds of gaming genres, but doesn't exactly tell you when or if any of them will be relevant. I mean, there is literally no way to know if crouching will negate sound unless you do a leap of faith based on previous gaming knowledge. Definitely not something very friendly to those who are not as versed in the gaming language. A whole lot of work later, and the whatchamacallit is dead. America. I jump down the hole, find a revolver, and get stuck in this awful room for the longest time and encounter what I guess one might call a boss battle. I tried killing the beast myself. Charge! Nope, we're running. And then concluded it was best to simply run away to the second floor platform on the other side of the room that brought me to safety. From what people in chat were saying, it sounds like I'm supposed to maybe fight this thing. Either that or they were trying to get me to fight an unkillable beast. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if it's even possible to kill this monstrosity. I head down a ladder into this very dark place, and gosh darn it, these turrets are too strong. The moment they're activated, there's just no avoiding them and no chance to shoot at them. Not that that would even matter because shooting them does nothing. I did find out the revolver is pretty good though. Woo! Very good. This whole area is mostly just about turning the power on, which I guess a lot of this game has been about turning on different things. Huh, did I fix it? This elevator was the only thing of note. Hey! Oh god! I wasn't ready for that! Stop with the surprises! That and this. I feel like I need to kill this thing. Die. Wait. You can't knock it over. Oh. You can't knock it over. and. An ivy always lands on its feet. What is this? It'll always land on its feet. This brings me back to the Beast and the Hunchback of Notre Dame. I am confused for a second because all the doors were locked, but then the Beast attacked us. Hey, buddy. Oh! The glass broke! I had no idea what I was supposed to be doing when I ran out into the lion's den, and actually being out there didn't really help. All I did know is that the power was now on, so I figured there was something I should do with it. Turns out I can flip these levers. Now can I can fire! Static discharge. Yeah! Got him! Huh. Well, I can kill the beast. Good to know. Still ended up lost though because I needed the track to rotate, so I tried finding a way to rotate it until someone said to drive one of the trolleys onto the thing, at which point the guard turned it on. How he's still alive? I don't know. He's probably should have bled out by now. I was literally paying extra attention to him to make sure I didn't miss anything, but did I still miss it? Well, yes. When did you even mention you would move the rail? What is that? Oh, the barrel. That should really have exploded. It looks like it's leaking gas. Good thing we're leaving that behind. Faster! Oh, what? What? Following us. The barrel's following us. This guard tells me to launch a rocket for some scientists who I think need it to stop this catastrophe. I don't really care. I just got zoned out after rocket. Are we going to space? Are we going to get to space? These rails carried me all the way to the rocket, but also straight into more invincible, annoying turrets that killed me over and over. America, America, I forget the rest of the song, or the land of the free, and the home of the brave. Fire the rocket! Fire the rocket! I need to push the button again. What? No, I am not leaving. I'm here to watch the rocket go. Launch, 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 launch. I couldn't launch it, so that's too bad. But then I found myself out in the open with the rocket still sitting there. So it hasn't been launched yet. Does that mean I get to watch the... Oh, it's beautiful. I want to watch the rocket. Before I could launch the rocket, I first had to liberate this area in the name of truth, justice, and the American way. This meant I had to science all over these goons. If it works, it works. And sure enough, there was the rocket. Yes, 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 yes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift off! Yeah! I forget why I'm shooting this thing. But gosh darn it, I'm sending a rocket to space. Take me with you. I want to go to space. Guess I'm stuck here on Earth with this runaway minecart of sorts. The puzzle in this body of water really sucks. I found a few of these orange buoys floating around, but had no idea what to do with them. There were more underneath a cage, but I couldn't grab them. Lost, I grabbed a wooden pallet, and I figured I'd jump on it, and then onto the bridge, then to the other side, but that didn't work. The game simply wouldn't let me jump on the thing at all. In the end, someone from chat told me how to solve the puzzle by grabbing the floating orange barrel and putting it underneath the cage with the others. In hindsight, I see the signs for this solution. You can grab the free floating ones, but not the ones in the cage, indicating that maybe one belongs with the other. However, the whole time I was solely focused on making a bridge, not making this thing float. And I mean, this cage looks like it's nailed to the wall, okay? But whatever, cool. With that out of the way, a lot of people want me to try Subnautica, and I'll get to that soon, but for now, here's a taste of what that'll be like. I do not like being down here with the thing. I don't like being down here with the thing. No! Oh, of course it's there. Go, 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 go. I don't like this thing. I don't like this thing at all. Thankfully, I'm given this tranquilizing crossbow sniper rifle thingy that works underwater and can be used to kill the fishy. Definitely makes me feel a lot safer down here. I'm also glad to have a better zoom option, especially as I come across this really weird situation. Oh man, I really wanted that to work. But what is that guy? Who is that guy? Why is Gordon Ramsay? I don't know why I'm calling him Gordon Ramsay, but that's who he is now. The story is definitely starting to take some unexpected turns. Oh. Yeah, hello.
Make sure you don't.
Oh no! Huh? I snuck around for a bit using my crossbow sniper to seek out the assailant until the crosshair found its target. What are these? Huh? Oh, the guy died right before he could flip the switch. Oh. He did flip the switch. Oh, come on. Reload, reload, reload. Oh, what? Oh, how am I missing? What the heck? Wait, are these people? I thought they were androids. They move like androids. Oh, here we go. What? Oi! No!
That's the guy? Yeah. We got him.
No!
Alright, come on, give me a hand here.
No! I wake up in a Star Wars reference, down in the belly of a trash compactor, but because bad guys are dumb, there was a bunch of crates for me to easily climb out, and I didn't even realize I was in an active trash compactor, until I'd already escaped. But the thing that I did notice immediately is I no longer have weapons, and that's, well, not great. But now we're out in the open, which I really enjoy. Would have been sad to spend just about the entire game in those dingy labs. I like being outside. This is nice. You can see the sun, nice blue skies. It's a good time. I immediately end up back in the Mountain Dew factory. Oh, no, 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 go, 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 go. Save him, save him. No, save him. Save him! No! 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 I try so hard. I try so hard to save these people. They're just not having it. I was so happy to be outside, but now I'm next to the green liquids and swimming in sewage. Gosh darn it. But at the end of it, I think I've found my way to the upper floors of the facility. Questionable ethics? Wait! Phony! Oh, I didn't mean to shoot it. Oh, oh, they even added the ports on the back. Nice attention to detail. Oh, do you guys want a nice phony TV? Whoa, whoa. The heck is this? Oh, I hate it. Kill it with fire. Hey, this means that this thing is probably something they caught from the other dimension. And now it's picking up stuff from his dimension? Huh. What was that? Oh, gas? Oh. Whoops. Did I just kill it? My bad. Well, that saved the world. That's what I did. Now the monsters won't spawn anymore because I was right in my scientifical analysis. It won't spawn other enemies because it was using that. Wait, is this shooting the head crabs? It's shooting the crabs. I could do this all day. I could do this all day. Oh, it's out. Wait, what? Snarks. Wait, would that mean that they're called unstable life forms being fed? Snarks. All right, they're called snarks now. Oh, snarks. Oh. Well, that's just great. Push here. Wait, oh! I saw the guy! He was in there! Wait, what's happening? Awesome! Why is there no door? Wait, there's a women's locker room? But as we have established, there are no women in this facility. Oh, this guy, that's... Oof, dude, you must have really needed to go, didn't you? Oof. Oh! Oh! Fully intact pizza. Soda. Cola Bola Classic. Alpine Hue. Oh, guys, it hasn't been the Mountain Dew and all over the place. It's been Alpine Hue. It's an Alpine Hue factory. Silly me. I don't know what Rudda Grape is referencing. Also, I'm pretty sure that swoosh is actually trademarked, so that might actually be illegal. Yes! Yes! Hey, dude, want to split a slice, huh? I know you want to. I know you want to. Come on, man. Let's dig in. That guard guy is my new bestest friend, and I am determined to keep him alive. I have to save somebody. Ah! Flashbang. Oh. Okay, fire it again, fire it again, fire it again. Oh no. Mistakes were made. Kill it, kill it, kill it. Oh, it didn't kill it. Oh. Hey. No. Guard buddy, you died in 2 seconds flat. Those creatures weren't nearly as dangerous as I thought they'd be. Guess they were for my guard friend, but come on, why can't I save anyone? Anyways, I get this cool looking science gun shooting a big laser. I need something to shoot. Give me something to shoot.
Fellow scientist.
A woman? Guess I never did mention how earlier when fighting the feminine androids, I was talking with chat about how there haven't been hardly any women in this game. That's where this joke is coming from, I guess. But now I've explained the joke, so failure. Let's just get to the part where I start shooting a bunch of guys. Oh no. Oh no, what's going to happen? I do feel pretty bullet spongy. I suspect I might have accidentally lowered the difficulty when I was changing the settings for the game before starting, but I don't know. It says normal as the difficulty, and I like using the one that's default as that's the intended difficulty by the developers and normal screams intended. I just don't remember if I moved it from that. The middle one is called Black Mesa. What does that even mean? That didn't stop me from dying several times in the next area because of these turrets perched on top of the roof here. If I had a complaint about any enemy, then it's the turrets. Very often, it's almost impossible to not be seen by these things. They lock on target in seconds, have incredible range, and take out your health in seconds flat. What makes them really bad, though, is how inconsistent taking them down is. I did find a way to shoot them over, and there were turrets that could be taken down easily enough with the revolver in the past, but that doesn't always work. Now, I don't know if my aim was just really off, but shooting these things at close range with a machine gun had no effect. Maybe the machine gun can't knock them over? I simply don't know. The best option when encountering these is just to run away, which is fine. I just wish there was more consistency. Maybe it's a bug. Maybe I hit everything but the target. Maybe these turrets are unique. I don't know, but that's my experience. That aside, there's police cars here, and by the looks of it, they and the military don't get along. On the bright side, I am back in the open and under the sun. On the downside, I don't have the crossbow sniper rifle anymore, which would have been very handy. Ah! You can't stop me. I have the power of science on my side. It was made even worse by the fact that there were more instances of the scary fish in water, but now I had no recourse. Worse yet, I was finding ammo for the crossbow, which has me worried I missed the thing somewhere and can never get it. Oh, there's another one. No, 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 no. Oh, there's 2 of them. No, 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 no. Ah, this isn't supposed to be Subnautica. This isn't Subnautica. This is Half-Life. I shot a lot of people, dealt with mines, and saw these really cool fighter jets. Wait, fighter jets? I got stuck in this section with the cliffs for a bit, mostly because I didn't save manually and the save point was a little ways back. The The one time I finally made some progress, I went up these stairs to see if a rocket launcher was up there, only to find there was a missing flight of stairs. Oh yeah, I found the rockets, but no launcher, and I'm scared I missed the launcher after having already missed the crossbow, but thankfully, I hadn't missed it. There it is! Nice! Alright. Boom! Yeah! You're going down, helicopter! I don't know if I have to keep the laser on it or if it just kind of follows it automatically. How does this work? Okay, so I was a little confused as to how to use the rocket. It's laser guided, but I suppose I don't actually understand what laser guided means. I'm so used to games having a lock on target sort of thing with rockets, where you hold on the target for a little bit and then fire and it'll home on its own. It would seem to me that the missile will go wherever the laser is at any given point, meaning I have to somehow keep the laser on the helicopter as it shoots me to hit the helicopter. Did that make sense? It's really different from any weapon I've ever used before, and I kept trying to poke out my head, shoot, and then hide, but then the laser would touch the rock right in front of me and I'd blow myself up. There was definitely a bit of a learning curve with this one. And it's a good thing I did learn because these rockets were necessary quite soon. Is that a tank? Oh good, it's not active. Or is it? Oh! Or is it? It took some work destroying the tank. There were just too many bullets. I also turned off laser guidance because I had to shoot and duck to cover. Just beyond the tank, I found these cool cars. Ah, sweet, I get a nice new Dale. Let me drive it. Let me drive Dale. I need to drive Dale. Another weaker tank showed up, and I'm still trying to figure out exactly who these people are, in the sense that, how do they have these resources? I'm pretty sure they're the government, right? And why are they coming in with a fully equipped military? Did they know we were being invaded when they arrived? How'd they react so fast? Has this happened before? Who knows? I'm just having fun blasting. Now this is the part of the game where these trip mine lasers become a real problem. I really don't like this. What is this? Oh, Mission Impossible! That wasn't the biggest issue though, but before getting to that, we need some more context and fun. See, the scientist was sniped, which sucked since I'm trying to save literally anyone at this point. Learned that tossing a grenade up at the vent would clear the sniper. Guys, why was a steak shooting at me? Since when could steaks shoot sniper rifles? This doesn't make any sense. Bad game. Pick it up. Guys, I got a steak. It's pretty cool. Wonder what that's all about. I find my way into a room with a scientist and a metric ton of explosives, and this is where a big problem arose. Here, you hold on to these. I need those out of the way so I don't explode. All right, just hold on to those. Oh, look. Gas. Oh! Oh, come on! How did that not work? That should have worked. Walk straight to that one. We have solved! It's saved at the moment of impact! It's saved at the moment of impact! Uh-oh. I was officially soft locked. Thankfully, Black Mesa allows me to load previous saves. This meant I could proceed with extreme. Me and explosives do not mix. There's. And I'm stuck in a death loop again. Love it. See that? My last save, my lifeline, has now been overridden by that second failed attempt. Why on earth would a save point be ever located at the same location as an explosive trap that one-shots you? That is the absolute worst game design. Why would you ever do that to somebody? Could I have used more saves on my end? Sure. But it's not my job to prevent the game from breaking. It's the game's job to not break. At least I still didn't lose too much progression, especially now that I knew what to expect, and this game gave me a chance to save the scientist. Yes! I saved him! No, don't go into... The next part was the ultimate challenge with lasers, Mission Impossible Overload, at least until the moment I figured out I can jump on these boxes and skip the entire puzzle. I found a weird alien gun, and I'm not sure I like where this is going. It doesn't have a trigger, so I guess the hand has to go somewhere to shoot the thing. The weapon itself is kinda just okay, but does have infinite ammo, so I'll take it. But who needs an infinite ammo gun when an armory is right around the corner? Yes, yes, yes. My American really kicks in here. And I even got the crossbow I'd missed earlier, which I'm super happy about. Oh yeah, baby. We got the crossbow. I needed this in my life. A lot of shooting and traveling later, and I got my second alien weapon. What are these tiny little boogers? What are these little bugs? Are these snarks? Oh, what? Wait, what? I just picked up a bug as ammunition? Why am I holding a bug as ammunition? I tried using them, but they didn't seem to do anything. I have no idea how to use these guys. I'll stick with the pew-pew guns. At this point of the game, there's several occasions where the military and the aliens are fighting, and I found it to be quite fun to just sit aside and watch them kill each other for a while. Tactically taking out targets to keep the balance of power as even as possible, so that way when I rushed in, there would be very few threats to deal with. It does have its downsides though, because I wanted to take down this tank, but apparently this was a scripted event, and the tank is destroyed by the aliens, meaning my rockets did nothing and I've wasted all my ammunition. Thank you, game. There's an actual stealth section where you actually need to be stealthy, and this game just keeps throwing in every genre of game at random times. It's kind of awesome, but also throws me for a loop, especially where stealth is concerned. I can't figure out how stealth functions. I just assumed the crossbow and crouching is how I do it, but I was glad I could save this guard. You're about to die, aren't you?
Good sir. Tell you what, that could have been a lot worse. Wait, what?
No! I knew it! I knew it! I guess nobody is allowed to survive in this game. Sad. We do some running. Yo! We're fine. Oh! I do manage to save this guard, but he refuses to go through the sewers because they stink. And my man, it's the apocalypse. You can't be picky like this, okay? I'm still counting it as a win though. There's some shooting, more women droids, because they still look like robots to me. I get the Ghostbuster gun. Oh, I'll put it to good use. There's a whole long section about pipes and Alpine Hue's newest flavor, Atomic Hue, as well as a section where I had to start thinking with portals again. Half-Life really has it all. Anyways, I find the science team who is going to send me to the alien world to finally bring democracy to their species. They started giving me some exposition, but
Cells. Meetings have given us reason to suspect that there is an immense portal over there, created and maintained by the intense concentration of a single.
I'm given more ammo and a booster jump, and these aliens with bulbous heads start spawning as they open the portal into Zen, whatever. Oh my goodness. Time to get invaded, aliens. Oh, this is gonna be good. What the heck? Then. Oh. Those things are bombers. It's trippy. Sauron up there. Hey, Sauron. I don't have the one ring, so I should be fine. Wait, you sent others? Another guy. Dang, alright. So we've lost several people to this place. Honestly, this is not the kind of place I would expect these creatures to have come from. So I totally missed the whole part about an advanced team and previous people exploring this world because that recycling bin was distracting me. But it would appear that I am not the first human to find myself in this weird place. There's no way they would have, unless they've been doing this entire time. Like they have been raiding this thing and just now it all went to Garbaggio. Okay, so yeah, that's what I would have to assume, that we have been invading this place for quite a long time now. It doesn't seem to have gone very well. Question is, were things going bad here before the Resonance Cascade, or were things like going fine before then? Lug. Science! Science, why have you betrayed me? Lug. Lug. Plug. Science! Is there another outlet? Like, oh no, we invaded them first. This is what I call expansion, guys. Imperialism all the way. Plus, they are gross, so we are right. Ouch! In all seriousness, the whole humans are really the bad guys because we invaded them first, and they're just trying to protect themselves by eating your face. It's a little bit of an overdone trope. I don't know if that's what they're going for. Maybe there's more context that'll be added later, but sure seems to be the case, and I just want to shoot gross, scary aliens. That's all I'm here for. The idea that somehow I should feel sympathy or some other such nonsense after everything that's happened is preposterous. I don't care if we came here first. If we kidnapped and experimented, I really don't care. In real life, you can have a good discussion about this, but it's just overdone a bit in media. Though I suppose at the time of creating this game, it wasn't an overdone trope. I don't know. I just want to blast aliens. Whatever the case may be too, the fauna on this world is quite interesting. Wait, if it's broken, does that mean that it would collapse? I'm probably on explosive bulbs. Hold up. I was right! This has honestly been one of my favorite views. I shoot a plant for fun, and turns out it's necessary for progression. A few more explosive versions of the eyeball sound dog thing, I don't know. They appear, and there's quite a bit of traveling here. Oh! Thanks for setting all these mines, guys. Thank you for that. Smart idea. No. And yes, I'm still missing some obvious game features. These things heal me? Oh my, that's what these do? You're kidding me. And another big sound dog appears, but this one is bigger and more spiky than the others. We're going to skip through most of the time in these random plant areas because I've found this building. Signs of actual civilization. Inside there's some sort of science lab thing, and considering how I'm a scientist, it was a breeze for me. Science! Science! Work! I do the science and get a portal and jump through it. What the heck was that? Who was that? Why was that? I'll take the ammo, please. Yes, thank you. That's a lot of rockets. Something makes me think I need a rocket launcher. What's going to happen? Bring me at him! Bring me at him! Oh my goodness! Oh, that is terrifying. Let me move! Gordon! Say hello to the big crab. Pretty sure it has a specific name, but I forget about it. It's just a really big crab that I shoot with a bunch of rockets until it runs away. There's a lot of running and burning of webs because of course it's a spider too. It will also occasionally spawn these tiny mobs that look an awful lot like Thanksgiving turkeys. Why are there little turkeys attacking me? Why are there little turkeys? The whole thing with this crab lasted a solid hour of on and off fighting and running until at last I was allowed to kill the thing. I was shooting it with rockets occasionally while running, and I still have no idea if they actually did damage or helped. I really wish I knew whether I was wasting my rockets or not. Interloper. This part of the game really expands my understanding of the relationship between the different aliens. Okay, so those guys are oppressing the other. Why were they fighting together earlier? I'm so confused. All right, first take out them. Oh, that didn't kill all of them. All right, good to know. The other guys don't attack me, and I just used a rocket launcher to kill one of them. I'm such a bad person. It would sure seem these humanoid aliens are slaves in this dimension, and they are roasting a head crab on an open fire. Okay. So the big scary aliens are oppressing the scrawny aliens, and everybody eats the crabs. Here I thought they were all different variants of a species all working together to invade Earth, but I guess they don't all get along? Unless of course they're on Earth, in which case they will all fight together for some reason, even the crabs, that appear to just be wild animals. I guess it's quickly explained why the scrawny aliens fight though. These brain aliens appear again and make them evil with mind control or something, meaning I could either kill all the aliens or just kill the brains and spare the scrawny ones. But I never saw the brain boys on Earth, so you can't use that as an explanation for their aggression there. I don't know, I just refuse to feel sympathy after the horrors I have seen. Of course, being chased by the large crab wasn't enough. Now I had to flee from dozens of indestructible flamethrower rancors, and I find myself in this big open area. Chat was saying that this was the most boring part of the game, and I might just have to agree. For this part, I was just unplugging and plugging a bunch of things in. The plugging section did get me stuck at one point though, because I had no idea how to get this one plug until I made my own way. Trust me. All right, 6, let me save here. And now we can try a bunch of times. Yeah, it worked, baby! Let's go! After the plug section, the next one required me to pop a bunch of these weird pulsing things. One really cool part gave me free uranium for my Ghostbuster gun, making it a gun with limitless ammo. It was awesome. And then the last section of this whole section brought me into the clone factory. Not a very interesting part of it, but chat made it fun. Am I actually in Europe, guys? This isn't an alien world, this is just what Europe is like. With a little work and a lot of fried enemies, I made my way up a very, very long elevator all the way up to... Oh my! That is very gross. This is the final boss, and I presume the voice I've heard in my head on and off. First, you gotta destroy these crystal things. Simple enough. Then you destroy the shield, which took me a while to figure out because I figured I couldn't break the shield, but once I did, I found myself shooting him and having no idea if I was doing damage. I just shoot till these yellow crystals appeared and repeated that 3 times until they were all destroyed. Things get a little psychedelic after this, with lasers absolutely everywhere, and I must say that this whole battle, despite the flashy lasers, actually wasn't very interesting. For one, there was no music, so there wasn't really any hype around it. Music alone would have made this whole battle 10 times better. And then I couldn't tell if I was actually hurting him or not, so I felt confused. There's been so many times where, like the tank I couldn't actually do damage to. It was scripted, and there's instances like that where I don't know if I'm actually accomplishing anything by shooting the thing. I really wish there was some feedback to indicate that I'm hurting the guy. I'd see some alien juices come out of him when hit by some of the weapons, but I had no idea if it was just a visual effect showing I'd hit the target or if it meant I had done damage. I don't know. He started spinning at some point and I absolutely missed the massive crystal protruding from his head, begging to be shot. That one is on me, but I did eventually figure it out and was teleported outside to watch a nuclear explosion. Oh! Oh my!
Gordon Freeman in the flesh. Or rather, in the hazard suit.
You?
I took the liberty of relieving you of your weapons. Most of them were government property.
Huh?
As for the suit, I think you've earned it. The border world, Zen, is in our control. For the time being, thanks to you. Quite a nasty piece of work you managed over there. I am impressed.
Huh?
That's why I'm here, Mr. Freeman.
Yeah?
I have recommended your services to my employers.
You have an employer?
And they have authorized me to offer you a job. They agree with me that you have limitless potential. You've proved yourself a decisive man, so I don't expect you'll have any trouble deciding what to do. If you're interested, just step into the portal and I will take that as a yes. Otherwise, well, I can offer you a battle you have no chance of winning. Rather an anticlimax after what you've just survived. Time to choose. It's time to choose.
I know. What is this game?
Wisely done, Mr. Freeman. I will see you up ahead.
Well then. That was something. My mind is blown, and I can no longer consider this game and Portal to be in the same universe. This guy is a celestial being or something. He warps reality. He stops time, and he's an employee, not even the guy in charge. No way this nonsense and GLaDOS or all of Aperture Science could coexist. Up to this point, they were at least pretending to be scientific, but this is straight up fantasy. What even is going on anymore? I don't know. But Black Mesa was a pretty good time. Overall, I think it might have actually been a little too long for what it is. A lot of what happened was pretty repetitive, especially when reaching Zen. There were plenty of parts in the human world that have blended together in my head, with the very beginning, the weird experiments, and breaking out into the surface being the real standouts of the game. But overall, it was a pretty good experience. I was planning on taking a break or trying something a little different after Black Mesa before doing Half-Life 2, but that ending has me scratching my head so much that I just have to know what happens next. I'm definitely going to have to try Half-Life 2.